Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And already we're underway here.
No joy this time.
Now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cruyff.
Now it's Villa. Pele has been caught there, it's a foul.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cruyff. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Big chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And we have our very first corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Cruyff.
Spread it left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
And he shoots! And again! He's delivered all right!
Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Check trying to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Corner number 2 then. Pele! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cross in. Davids threads one in. Rijkaard.
Here's Roberto Carlos.
Rijkaard. Bale. And it's Bale. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Bale. Ronaldinho. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho. And this is Adriano.
He's gone for goal! Plays it and he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chooses to go back. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pele, and this is Bale. Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. And now the breakaway, and this is Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now here's the big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Adriano! He's got a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Baresi. And that has left him in a heap. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Rijkaard. And he's got his crossing. Vieira. And it's Davids. Now Ronaldinho. Adriano. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. White carries the ball down the right. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. Davids. And it's Bale. Picked out brilliantly. He gets big. Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vasco da Gama really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Shot a goal! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pele. Adriano. Pass is just off target. Little pass back. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Just about within shooting range.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. And he whips it across. Vieira. Adriano. Cruyff. That looks a decent ball.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through.
Shot, surely!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Cruyff stood up well to him there. And it's Davids. Tries to pass it through. Great, it's Pele! Short changes him with that pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Produces a cross. And this is Pele! Pele is flagged offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 3, camisa 26, camisa 19, camisa 10.
Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Batistuta's cross. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal! Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's played in here. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Raul! Oh, that's fabulous! Very nicely done. Hazard. Raul. Now the ball in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Pele! Yes, he's
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Vasco da Gama complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And it's played into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nicely weighted ball. Deep into stoppage time.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Azar. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Raul. Ambitious ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Casapia must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.